Good evening, everyone. Actual Dracula here.
Comic Ozzy here. What's happening, guys?
Welcome to the 416.
Yes. I give Moon Knight 3 out of 10.
What, the
I'm
new
kidding.
episode?
I was joking. I'm joking. I haven't seen the new episode yet.
Yeah, neither have I. So
3.5 out of 10.
Just right off the bat. Yeah.
Yeah, right off the bat. Just to stir some.
That sounds like
stir the pot.
Sounds like a newbie score to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Right on. How was your day? It's good.
Good. Yeah. Busy. But I did manage to get some comic books.
Nice.
So
nice. Yeah.
Happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good day. I got one. I have to open it up. I should have opened it up. It's kind of a weird one. It's super cheap, but the when I looked it up, what it said was in this book was kind of weird. But when you see it, you'll sort of understand, I guess. It's funny. It's got a Christmas theme to it. Anyways,
I got a weird book too for cheap. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah. Yeah. It's well. Yeah. It's a character you'll know. It's a character everybody knows. But anyways.
I should have worn my Nirvana shirt.
I was thinking maybe. Well, I'll do it after I show off some books. Maybe we should say hi to the chat first.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Who we got here? We got Dope Comics. Yo, thanks for joining us,
Michael Baker. Welcome.
Yeah, I didn't have that ready yet, and I'll try and have that. Actually, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about having titles for each of the segments, even, which we can talk about at some point. But yeah, we need that Wednesday night in Canada opening for sure.
We have to do it. We did it last week, so
yeah. What's going on? TKO Collectibles.
Let's see if I can get it.
And Uncanny Dan, what's up? Thanks for joining us, Dan.
Welcome.
Phil as well. All right, there we go.
Welcome. Comic Picks from the 416. Hope everybody's having a good day and we're not going to get stricken. It's a new theme song.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
We wrote it right before.
Yeah, it's a good little jingle. I think it's going to be catchy.
Yeah,
for people in their 40s and 50s, they'll probably really warm up to it.
Yeah. Bring back some good memories.
Right? Yeah.
Of buying comic books in Toronto. Yeah.
And collecting hockey cards. I totally remember that. That totally reminds me of collecting hockey cards. Mine all ended up in a garbage bag. I used to keep them all in a garbage bag. I have no idea why, and it just got thrown out somehow.
Maybe because they were in a garbage bag.
Maybe it's because they're in a garbage bag.
Yeah. Here's a tip: if you don't want something thrown out in the garbage, don't keep it in a garbage bag.
Don't put it in a garbage bag.
Yeah.
You learned something today on the show.
Yeah. What's up, Wesley? How's it
Wesley,
going?
welcome.
John Mallow, hello. Yeah, I mean, there's always so many shows going on right now.
Yeah,
it's a good thing. I was just watching. Pedal and Pete just started an auction. Have you watched any of his auctions?
No.
Oh,
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Not only is he super entertaining, he's got a mouth like a sailor, and high energy guy.
Oh, good.
But he's just week after week, he's just selling huge books. I don't know where this guy is getting this stuff.
Nice. Is he from Canada or?
No, he's in the States.
Okay.
But it is just like, I mean, every auction, just the number of grails he throws up, and the starting price is incredible for a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so tonight he's auctioning off and Amazing Spider-Man #1 2.5.
Wow. Is he getting the? Is he
So
getting
I
the?
when I saw he was doing that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this auction just to see.
Did you bid
And
just for fun?
yeah, right. Starting bid is $9,000. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Winner, actual Dracula. Thank
yeah.
you.
Oh man, I
Oh,
wish.
your Venmo.
But man, if you could get that book for $9,000, that would be a steal.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely, it
Yeah,
would.
for
I
sure.
mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna go for a lot more, obviously, but
Mhm.
because yeah, there's yeah, I would recommend anyone who's into auctions and stuff, check out Pedal and Pete, because
I've
even
been
if
trying to check.
even even if
I've
you're
been
not gonna
trying.
bid on anything, they're really entertaining. Yeah, it's good show.
I've been
So
trying to check out other people just to get like I see people's different like styles and like
mhm,
because everybody's gonna warm up to a southern and different ways, right? And
yeah.
I'll definitely check him out for sure.
Yeah, I mean, oh, he's definitely got his own style, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Um, yeah, so let's go back to the
Oh,
chat
negative
here.
zone. How did
From
the
Soul Sipper.
Soul Sipper?
Uh, thanks for joining us, Scott, the man of many Scots. Uh, yeah, Dr. Acula. Yes. Yeah, Mitch Hedberg was the best. Yeah, do not go to see Dr. Acula. Negative Zone, what is up? Thanks for
How did the
joining
sale
us.
go? Because I jumped on very quickly. He had his sale today.
Yeah, I stopped by there for a bit as well. Yeah, on my way home. Yeah, I hope it went well.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm selling some cool Star Wars books. Who else?
three
We got Paul
Millers.
Sector 2815. Hello.
Welcome.
And Tyler. Uh, what's going on? We did not talk about anything yet, really. We talked about
Did we talk about it?
no, not it. Whatever it is, we have not talked about it.
I don't even know we know what it is.
No.
Okay.
Comic Night in Canada. Which one of you is Don Cherry and which one is Ron? I don't know. I don't know.
You guys can figure that out.
Yeah, we'll let you guys decide that. Um, I live
I can do
near
a
the
Don Cherry
O-Pee-Chee
accent.
factory.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
can you?
Where
Nice.
where was it in London? Do I was born in London actually. I lived in London.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there that
Okay.
long, but
That's right. Yeah, yeah, I knew that.
yeah.
And who else we got here? Sell went meh. Yeah, I mean, right?
Oh, okay.
It's you never know, right?
It's
So
hard.
you just did your second sale,
Yeah,
and that looks like it went pretty good.
it went well. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting a feel for kind of what people want. So
Mm-hmm.
I tried a couple different things just to test the waters, and it went well. It was awesome. Thanks. You showed up, grabbed some books. Negative Zone grabbed some books, was awesome. But
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it's just a learning curve. You just because it's really hard. Like you're not getting a ton of feedback. You're just getting like people joining in and like either they bid or they don't. So you don't really know what's going on. It's really odd.
Yeah.
You're on this like island. You are communicating with people, but you're like alone. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird, but
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun. I'm
Yeah.
having a ton of fun with it.
What's up, Rocksteady? Thanks for
Rocksteady,
joining us.
what's happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Spectre, I haven't done this. Okay.
Yeah, and the more I've been watching these sales, the more I want to get on.
Well, I got you. I sent that thing in. See if I sent your information in.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Cool. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I gotta start selling some of these books.
Right? Yeah.
For sure. I'm running out of room, is what it's really coming down to. But there's
I've run out of room.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I can.
I've run out of room. I have to find more room. I think I might rent a storage space. Storage.
Oh, really?
Something small. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one just like near, like right beside my place. So I might just rent a small little one there and just wheel everything over. So
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but okay, so should we start? Maybe we'll start with some new comic book day
Sure.
books. I just
Yeah.
picked up a few light week.
Did you get all Hulk?
I did not buy any Hulk because the comic Kingpins spoiled that for us. So shout out to the comic Kingpins, but yeah, I guess because I mean I haven't been reading the Hulk,
Yeah.
and I guess people were expecting big things from this issue and did not deliver. But you know that's the way it goes. Oh yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few the Canadians kind of in the waiting. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And now, if only they can kind of do something about the shipping, I think that's gonna help.
I don't know.
Improve.
I don't know. I
Well,
think
I mean,
personally,
there's not much they could not much they can do.
I think there is something they can do, and I think what they can do is go to a private shipper like Canpar. They can
Yeah.
work out a deal with DHL. They can work out a deal
Yeah.
with FedEx. Just circumvent Canada Post because Canada Post is government run, so the prices are pretty high. If they strike a deal with a secondary, I don't mind going to drop the books off of FedEx. It's either Canada Post or FedEx or DHL. Like if they take care of everything, I pack it, slap the label on. I don't care where I drop it off. People can get a deal on it. If they can strike a deal, I think that's the way to go. But that's just me, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
they,
No,
like I
I
mean, the
agree.
amount of volume that's gonna run through them, but all the Canadians selling stuff, like, it'd just be staggering. So I can't see why they would say no to a deal. But that's just what I'm thinking about.
Right. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So
Sorry,
anyway,
I was just reading. I have no place to put a small shed. I could put a small shed in my place, but it would just be the exact same thing.
it would be this. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't live in a house. I wish I did.
What do we get here? What do we got? We got We
Sorry.
Live.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, We Live Age of the Palladians issue 2. That's an awesome cover.
That's a great cover.
Yeah. Yeah, great first series, guys. If you haven't read it, highly recommend it. And it continues with this Age of the Palladians. Then because I couldn't get this last week. They didn't have them. Red Room Trigger Warnings 2.
Yeah.
And I love this cover. I
Yeah,
would have loved to found that
Charlie Brown
one, but you know what? This is pretty awesome.
It is pretty cool.
Can't be mad at that.
No.
Yeah. No, not at all. And what is this? Issue 8. Nice House on the Lake 8. Looking forward to reading this. Great series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a couple issues behind, but yeah.
I've just been reading it online.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been one of my favorite series of the past year for sure. And then just 2 more. Ice Cream Man 29.
Cool, you got that cover. Nice.
That
Yeah,
awesome B cover. But I had to get the A cover.
Nice. Yeah, the A cover is great, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I couldn't decide between the two, so that's when that happens.
Yeah.
So.
When I saw that A cover, I was like, that's pretty dope. And I'm not really hugely into Ice Cream Man, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really great. Yeah. I do love Ice Cream Man. Another one of my favorite series. Yeah, and that's it. That was my
oh, cool.
My new pickups.
Right on. Let me get mine organized. I have one here that you may be a little bit jealous about. And I didn't even know. You can probably tell me what it's about, but I bought it purely based on the cover. And when I brought it up to the cash, there was no price on it, so it wasn't even that expensive. So yes, I also too got the Ice Cream Man because that is pretty dope cover,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That creepy smile and that Russian doll thing that's kind of happening here. It's pretty cool. Let's move that stuff here. Because there's a couple books here I want to read. The Collector. Also, I like to pick up first issues. Dark Horse.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it either, but it's a pretty cool cover, and I usually pick up the first issues just to kind of see what's going on with them. Speaking of first issues, John Carter of Mars. It's kind of cool.
That's
too.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. This was from last week, but I did want to get this cover. It was the one. Oh no, because it was gone last week, and it showed up this week again because they have 2 stores. So there's the one per store. A Town Called Terror.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yes.
So it just kind of showed up today, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig into reading that probably this weekend. And this, oh man, I don't know why this didn't get more attention. I don't know if there was a virgin variant of this, but this Frizen.
Oh wow.
Catwoman.
Yeah.
Like the Suzumica was there, but it was $50. This was just, I don't know if this was cover A or cover B, but I think it was one of the alternate covers.
Mm-hmm.
But this Frizen cover is awesome.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. She's definitely talented. And like I said, first issues, I don't know what this is about, but it's such a cool cover. It kind of reminds me of Fear and Loathing a little bit. Dark Beach.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
Yes, it was 1 in 5. It was a 1 in 5. Mm-hmm. Let's cover B, David.
Yeah.
And this looked really interesting too. The Secret History of the War on Weed.
Oh yes.
I heard something about this, so I grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
This was the cover A, but look at this. Awesome. 1 in 10. Look at that thing. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's dope. I love that.
Yeah.
I look forward to giving that a read too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a book I meant to pick up today, and then I just totally forgot to look.
They had a bunch, I'm sure. Cover A, I'm sure if you go back.
I'm sure that would be, yeah.
So this one here, 1 per store, Vampire Slayer 1. Look at that.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
Look at that.
That's so good. Yeah.
It was just sitting there on the ratio cabinet. It's pure cover buy. I have no what is this series? Do you know what this is?
I believe it's a new Buffy series.
Oh, is that it? Okay. There's a new Vampire Slayer. Yeah. That was been introduced into this. Oh, okay. That's what this is. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Cool. That's pretty dope. If I known it was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, maybe probably didn't pick it up, but it's pretty cool.
It's a great cover.
It is. It's awesome. Yeah. It's like old school pre-code horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I didn't
that is
even know
that is definitely up your alley.
It is, yeah. I mean, I didn't even look up the solicitations for that book because I was like, oh, it's Buffy Vampire Slayer. I don't really care, but
right.
I wish I had known about that cover. That's really cool.
So it's a 1 per store. I'm sure that like if the other one doesn't sell, they'll bring the other one next week. So keep an eye out for it. It's $10.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. $10 for 1 per store.
Yeah, I think there's a new Slayer, right? Yeah, right, Phil. Yeah, I think I read it quickly.
Right, it's not Buffy, but it's like I guess
it's a new Vampire Slayer. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Nice. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Sort of a light week, considering Hulk was a bust.
Right.
Which is unfortunate. Shame on you, Marvel. I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't know if they did it for cash or I have no idea. Right? I'm sure a lot of people bought a lot of copies thinking it was going to be a certain thing, but then, yeah. So yes, shout out to the Kingpins who did the whole special on it, show on it, and give everybody the 311, as we would say.
Yes.
Or 411.
511 even.
You know what, David? I almost grabbed it. I'm just not a Captain America guy. No, it's a first. It's the new run. I don't know which is 6th or 7th. Captain America.
Oh, okay.
The cover was pretty cool, but yeah, if I was more a Cap fan, I probably would have grabbed it. But yeah.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I have a few random issues of Captain America because I like the covers. You know, I have like
some of them are good. Yeah.
Some Alex Ross ones.
The Zach ones are great. Yeah.
Zach ones. Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
But that's more for the art than the Cap thing. So
I mean, I feel the same way about Iron Man.
Well, like, I mean, even in the Iron Man stuff, there's not a lot of like key issues, right?
Right.
I don't know. I don't think, like, the only one I can think of.
What's going on, Dave?
Dave, what's up? Like, you know, Iron Man 55 is one that comes to my mind, but
I think Newbie bought a bunch.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Bought the whole stack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Newbie doesn't buy comics. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
How has the back issue been? Back issue hunting for you?
Really good. I was not looking for anything in particular. Actually, that's not true. I did look for one book because it was a book that I guess was just being talked about by, I think were you and Newbie talking about it, or I know Rocksteady mentioned it to me in the chat. We were talking about Amadeus Cho and that Hercules book, right? Amadeus Cho.
Oh, the 133.
Yeah.
The origin. Yeah.
I figured I'd look for that, knowing it wouldn't be there, and it was not there. But,
you know, you'd be surprised when you can find that book, because not a lot of people know what it's about.
I mean, yeah, you never know, right? It could just show up.
Right. Yeah.
So, that's a book I've added to my list of books I'm going to continue to look for, you know, every week, because I think that is a great book.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And what's up, Wesley? Was Wesley here earlier? Oh yeah, he was. Yeah. So I guess I could go through what I got now.
Right. Sorry, shout out to California. I have some really good friends from California, so I have to shout them out once in a while. I have to represent.
Oh, what's up, Toom? How's it going? Yes. Yeah. So found some cool stuff. This is just a really nice copy of Random Detective Comics 602.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's Batman.
602.
602. Yeah. And Batman getting in an uncomfortable position there.
Pummeled.
Yeah. This is cool. This is Dark Horse X issue 1, and it's a Frank Miller cover. Of course. X was like another kind of like vigilante type character created by Frank Miller for Dark Horse. Yeah, this is a really cool cover.
That's a great cover.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that character existed.
You know, when I saw this, I did recognize it because I think I had seen that. I'd seen this before way back in the day, probably in Wizard magazine or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And here's the weird book I found for $2. It's a foreign copy of Spider-Man. This is a Russian issue of Spider-Man.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that little section that they have of the foreign Spider-Man.
Looks like
Pretty
Spider-Man
cool.
68. And yeah, Russian printing there. What else? This book you get, you guys all know this one. Got another copy of Silver
Nice.
Spider-Man there. McFarlane. One
It's
of
so
the
hard to
best
turn those
covers ever.
down when you
I
see them.
know.
It's so
Yeah.
hard to turn them down, right?
Yeah. And
They multiply like bunnies, but like it's so hard to.
I know, especially when they're like this, like near mint. Um, how am I not going to take that? This is a book I've probably seen in bins, time and time again, and never bothered to pick up, but I did today. It's this Universe X Spidey issue
Wow,
with that awesome Alex Ross cover.
that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really cool.
So. And uh here's one I know you'll like, being a big Scotty Young fan.
Oh, you bought
Symbi-
Scotty Young?
I did. This is you probably already have this. I don't know. I think you might have shown this before. Symbiote Spider-Man #1.
Oh yeah, that's
Scotty
cool.
Young.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
one. Yeah, it's great.
yeah, yeah. It is a great cover.
I like when he draws Spider-Man or Venom or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then this was a cool find. Um, like a perfect copy of Spider-Geddon #1.
Mm, that's a good find.
Got all the
Yep.
different Spider-Men there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Dave collects his along with Guy, or big Scotty Young fans. They have huge Scotty Young collections. I know
Yeah.
that.
Then another copy of Spider-Geddon #1. The I don't know who did this, but it's a Miles Morales variant.
Cool.
Really great Miles cover. And another one, the Spider-Punk variant.
Nice. Which issue
Yeah.
is that?
Spider-Geddon #1.
Oh, okay.
All three of them were. These
Oh,
are just
cool.
the variants. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff really hasn't popped yet, especially Spider Punk.
Yeah. And then I've got what do we got here? Miles Morales, Spider-Man 18. Awesome Miles cover.
Do you know who did that? That's great.
No, doesn't say who did this. But yeah, Spidey got some blood on his hands.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And awesome homage cover here. Pepe Larraz, who I'm not familiar with, but this is the homage to Spider-Man. What issue is it? I want to say it's like issue 12 or 16 or something like that, uh, where Thanos is holding Spider-Man in his hand. But this is a
Uh,
black costume.
hmm.
Uh,
Uh,
it's Spider-Man. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Now I need to know what the original one was.
regardless, what book is that?
Oh, so this is Symbiote. I think it's another. Oh, yeah, it's Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality #1. And so this is an homage to Spider-Man. I was close. Spider-Man 17. The Al Williamson cover. And of course, this is got the black costume instead of the regular one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, what's up, guy? Yeah,
What's up, guy?
this is Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality #1, Young Guns. The homage to Spider-Man 17. Really cool by Pepe Larraz. Yeah. And yeah, so I got a bunch of cool
That's really cool.
Spidey books there.
When you start going on not down a rabbit hole, when you start going on a trend, you start grabbing some Spidey books, you start like, oh, I'm gonna look into the Spider again, oh, I'm gonna look into the Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Like you just start going down that route, and then you end up with like a whole bunch of Spider-Man Miles books. So it's kind of fun that way.
Yeah. I was. This is such a cool find because I absolutely love that Spider-Man cover and Thanos. So yeah, that was awesome. Awesome
Nice.
random find.
Nice.
And then I also picked up, went down another rabbit hole, picked up a bunch of Silver Surfer books. Of course, believe it or not, I did not own this book. I mean, I may have at one point, but I don't currently. And they had a bunch of copies, so I grabbed a Silver Surfer 50.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
With that embossed cover. I mean, I figured I should have one at least, right?
And that's a
More
bit of a beast too, because that gets scratched up pretty quick. But
oh yeah,
still pretty cool cover.
It is. Another great Thanos cover, Silver Surfer 35.
Nice.
Thanos' Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, very cool. And who is that? Oh yeah, Ron Lim. Yeah, of course.
Oh, Lim? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I've got I've only got the first 2 issues of this, so it was cool to find another Silver Surfer Black issue 5.
I love those covers.
Yeah.
I think they're hit or miss with a lot of people, but I love that trippy cover.
I love the Tradmore. Tradmore is so good.
Yeah.
So Silver Surfer Black issue 5, and then check this out. These were cool. Another copy issue 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's a white version of that too,
First
right?
Print. Yeah, that would be the 3rd print.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I love that.
There you go.
And yeah, don't forget the 4th print as well.
Nice.
The blue.
Grabbing them all.
Yeah. No 2nd print. I'm not sure what the 2nd print cover is.
That'd be cool to have them all sort of like displayed together.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, I just got 2 more books. Let's go with this. Some nice Silver Age Thor 130.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Little Hercules down there.
Nice date stamp there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really appreciating those date stamps.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that really are into those date stamps, so I'm starting to appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. And one more. Just this is just such a good cover. Yeah. I don't recognize the signature, but this is amazing. This is Wolverine versus Blade 1, the 2nd printing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I actually did see that. I actually did see that today when I was scrolling.
Oh, you did?
Did you see the other Wolverine Blade cover?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there was another one like right kind of near with that one because there's another Wolverine Blade book. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
like with the vampire in the background. That's so awesome.
Wolverine and Blade. I mean,
That's a whole lot of blades there.
Wolverine versus Blade. It's no contest. Wolverine. Come on, guys.
Wow. Well, I don't know.
No, I do know it's Wolverine. Wolverine wins that every time.
What if they kind of team up and take those blades to town?
Dracula beats both of them, so
Dracula trumps everybody.
Yeah. Anyways, that was it. That was my.
That's cool.
Back issue stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should. Oh, afterwards, we're definitely going to talk about the Thor trailer for sure.
Right. Yeah, the Thor trailer.
What did you think of it? Like initial impressions?
I mean, I like it. It was it definitely felt like it's got the feeling of the other Thor movies for sure.
That sort of Taika sprinkling his magic in there.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the best trailer I've ever seen. It was okay. I would say it was just okay.
Okay.
That's yeah. It hasn't got me like super pumped yet. There was nothing in there that really got me like really excited. So it was okay for a teaser.
Well, we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
It was definitely good for a teaser. And I felt it was really short too. I would call it more a teaser than a trailer, to be honest with you.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He was talking about the
Silver Surfer 50.
The embossed one, yeah.
Yeah. I know. Well, they had a bunch at the shop today too. I know it's one of those books I see all the time. I just decided to actually get it today. Yeah. Yeah.
Jay's
still mad about the trailer.
Oh, I didn't see the reaction yet. I have to watch that then.
I mean, it didn't bother me that much. I thought it was,
I'm not mad at it.
It was fine.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
It's kind of exactly what I expected for a Thor movie at this point.
Yeah, they're holding back a lot.
I really like the Thor movies.
Yeah, same here.
So yeah, I am excited for the movie itself. Just the trailer didn't do a whole lot for me. Yeah, I did not know there was a Silver Surfer Black. Isn't it just Silver Surfer on that cover, or I don't know.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Oh, that would be cool to get. Oversized. Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Like I said, yeah, it's like a hit or miss with some people for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I did not hate it.
No, I didn't hate it either.
It was just whatever. Yeah. What's going on, Sheena? Happy new comic book day.
I've actually been enjoying the new Silver Surfer series. It's been pretty good. But I'll check out the books for next week.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you got some stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna open this one up because there's supposed to be something in it and just because I read, and yes, I use Key Collector sometimes just to find some information, but there's something in this. I have to find it. But I don't know, that what it says is that meme that we all love, where the guy's walking with his girlfriend and he turns back and he's looking at another girl, and then everybody inserts their whatever. This She-Hulk, apparently, with Santa Claus on it, was the beginning of that. Somewhere in here, but I'm not to confirm that. So, but yes, it has a Christmas theme, and it's definitely kind of weird. This man is Nick. St. Christopher. You're kidding me, right? So I'm really looking forward to the She-Hulk to get some of that humor in. I think if they do it right, it'll be hilarious. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's definitely flying under the radar for a lot of people. I'll show some of the books I got from Beguiling, and the two I'm going to leave to the end after I go through some of the other stuff, just because of the two really nice books that I kind of got today. Got a couple Thanos books. This is, I guess, origin of Gamora and Thanos. That's a pretty cool cover. Put those right there. Another cool Thanos cover.
Yeah, that's great.
Looking all badass.
Speaking of Thanos tonight.
Yeah, right. Speaking of Amadeus Cho, I was on the hunt actually for a couple things. I actually went looking for some Jane Foster stuff, and I went looking for Hercules today. So this is first meeting of Amadeus Cho and Hercules.
Oh, okay, cool.
World War Hulk.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk. Hulk looking all kind of, I don't know, mad. What number is the second Thanos book? 1. It's the first issue. It's pretty cool though. Some more Hulk. Planet Hulk, issue 1.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, it's dope cover. I know there's something significant about this, but I didn't have the time to research that one. I don't think these have significance, but Champions, we know Hercules is in the Champions, so got him on the cover there. And all these Champion books are usually pretty cheap. Soul Gem taken. Find some bullshit, I know, right? I am always just buying crap all the time.
What's up, Biggie? I'm the one that's always buying bullshit.
I don't know what this is. Soul Gem taken down Herc, but again, another Hercules cover, but it's just kind of fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
We'll talk about it later, but I think Hercules is coming. So just saying. I've always wanted this book. It was pretty cheap, so I grabbed it today. The Origin of Mjolnir. It got kind of hot with that whole, when I think it's Thor 21 or 20, whatever, when Mjolnir came to life. Again, some Jane Foster stuff. I didn't find any huge keys, but just some cool covers.
Yeah.
Just a couple books that, have a little bit of significance, but I don't really have much of that in my collection. Any Jane Foster. I don't think it's going to be around. I don't know if it's going to be around for a ton, but that's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah, it is.
This is a cool cover. So Jane Foster Bondage in Thor 279. That's interesting.
That is.
With her bell bottoms. Is she in space? I think she's in space somewhere.
In space in bell bottoms?
In space in bell bottoms. Bondage.
Yeah. That's good. I like that.
The last two Jane Foster ones. So this is first meeting and battle of Thor and Jane Foster. This was like $2. So
nice.
That's kind of a cool pickup. And then, unfortunately, Death of Jane Foster.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. It's in the comics, so it's happening.
Scott, that's a good question, Scott. Have you bought back issues only to come home and find what you just picked in the in your
I did. It happened once. So I've been pretty good because I know the era that the collection in, and if I'm buying stuff, I know what's not there. I bought some Red Sonja stuff, and then I found it the week later. The original Red Sonja stuff. So I didn't spend that much on it, but but that's the only kind of double stuff that I've found. But here's from the collection. It's pretty cool. Photon cover. She's coming soon. I think obviously she's going to be in Doctor Strange, but all of her stuff, I think, is going to pop. Photon, Spectrum, whatever she's going to be called. That's just a pretty cool book. Captain Marvel 1. I don't think there's huge significance to it, so double dip.
I love to double dip. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, nothing wrong with doubles. Nothing at all.
Or triples.
Yeah.
So you through the sales you bought, I think you bought 3 and 4 of Infinity Gauntlet, but
Okay,
I'm holding on to numero uno.
Yeah.
Because this one's pretty
Love
cherry.
number 1.
Number 1 is like, talking about Thanos. Like,
Yeah.
up there with all-time classic covers, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Like Perez, just killing it. I do have the full run of the original Jack Kirby New Gods. So this is this issue.
Oh, you do? Nice.
7, yeah.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to get someday. Get that whole
run. Yeah. Kirby's like one of my all-time favorites. So
Wesley's second favorite book ever, Infinity Gauntlet number 1. Yeah,
it's great, right?
Great choice. Yeah.
Again, Cap really, I have almost like from 300 down to sub 100s. So there's a bunch of key books in there, but something like this. First John Walker, formerly Super Patriot, but Mike Zeck, he did a bunch of covers, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I love the Zeck Cap covers.
That's the only reason I'm hanging on to these, because I'm a huge fan of Zeck. So another character that really hasn't popped yet. So Spider-Woman, this is her, I guess, first issue, the origin story. Cool book.
That's a great book.
This is a great book, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, like the whole Scarlet Witch, Chthon, Darkhold, like Julie Carpenter is part of that. Like she was a child in Wundagore Mountain where all that kind of stuff went down. So I don't know, man. Like, just saying, she's got to be tied into that somehow. High Evolutionary, all that stuff, because Julie Carpenter's father was High Evolutionary's partner, scientist. So second spot, but first cover.
Right.
That's such a cool cover. I love this yellow, right?
Yeah.
Like it was used many times in some Spider-Man stuff. It's that iconic yellow. 129 comes to mind. A few more Spider-Man books. First cover of Jackal. Spider-Man in bondage.
Yeah.
But they actually don't. Yeah. It's only bondage with women, right? I guess.
Yeah. I think that counts.
Does it count? Spider-Man is in bondage.
Yeah.
He's bound up. I think it counts too. I did post this on Instagram. I love this cover.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a beautiful cover.
What issue is that?
56.
Yeah. Wow.
Issue 61, first cover of Gwen Stacy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of this cover, but yeah, it's kind of cool. I did post this one, Werewolf by Night, and again another character, Werewolf by Night, of course, coming, but Brother Voodoo. So he makes he's making appearances in all different kinds of things. I don't know if they're calling him Brother Voodoo. I think they're calling him Dr. Voodoo moving forward, but yeah, he'll be tied in there somehow. Just a few more. First battle. Again, people are sleeping on She-Hulk stuff. So first team up, Hulk 282. First team up of Hulk and She-Hulk.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover. Yeah. Again, just super bright colors.
Yeah,
reminiscent
it really is.
Reminiscent of 181-ish, you know what I mean?
A little bit, for sure.
Kind of. Even though it's nowhere near that, but So cool. All the Avengers here and a Barry Windsor Smith Avengers 100 cover.
Oh, yes. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, is that who it is? Arsenal? TKO and for the info, thank you. It's a burn cover, so Fantastic Four 175. Man, High Evolutionary is a badass, and when we do get him, he has been cast. He takes down Galactus.
Yeah.
So he's a pretty big badass. Like when he's like full strength, this is just a battle between the two of them. So I don't know. He's going to be a force to reckon with. I know we're big fans of Galactus, and he's big bad, but I think High Evolutionary is going to be playing quite a big part moving forward. Warlock, all that stuff. And another character that I don't know if it's going to be this version of it, but Red Wolf is kind of rumored to be, not this version, but is rumored to be in the Werewolf by Night special, but the Jake Gomez version, because in his series he battles that version of Red Wolf.
Okay.
So yeah, Red Wolf. I think there's been a few different versions of Red Wolf along the way.
Cool. What's up, Nowhere Bound?
Nowhere, what's up? Avengers 59, another awesome, just beautiful colors. Third Vision.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then Hank Pym becomes Yellow Jacket.
That's a fantastic cover.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's
a Buscema cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just...
colors are amazing.
I know, right? They're just so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really talks about the colors too much. Speaking of colors, like this Red Guardian, like the blue fade, like it's not in the best condition, but it's just it's awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, sorry about that. Just a cool Strange cover. Dormammu. I think it's Dormammu. Pretty sure it is.
Dormammu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it is.
That's great.
I know, right? So these two books here, books from
you couldn't hear it in the background. I just heard, "Let's make a deal."
Let's make a deal.
What's up, Street Side Anthony?
What's
How's
up?
it going?
So these two books here, I had them as a kid. I destroyed them. But I remember them vividly, so I'm definitely keeping these. Avengers Giant Size, first one. This is number 2. Nice. I think it's the origin story of Ramatat.
Yeah.
But this cover just reminds me of being a kid, because I had it and I just tore the crap out of it, including this one here. This one even more so. I think I read this, I don't know how many times, but just destroyed it. But just cool. Just an iconic cover.
Yeah.
Origin of Mantis, and then obviously the wedding of Scarlet and Vision. Okay, 2 more, because we're going to be talking about Thor. So I have been looking for one of these books, and it was on my list for 2022, so I can cross it off. They're not in best condition, but I don't care, because any grade is better than no grade, right? But first one, Thor 126. First Thor from Journey to Mystery.
Yes.
So I got this from the Big Island. They had
amazing.
Right? Yeah. I adore this cover.
Yeah.
And again, I think Hercules is on his way. So I'm trying to grab. That's why I had that on my list. It was very Hercules based. Speaking of that,
that's such a good book.
Isn't it?
Such a good book. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, low grade is better than no grade.
Mm-hmm.
I would call this a 4, maybe 4 or 5. But just beautiful. Last one. This was the one that was on my list, and I can knock it off. Thor 129. There's a slew of appearances from Olympus in here, but just a gorgeous book. Again, not the highest grade, but I can knock it off the list, off my 2022 list.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like just
awesome.
Kirby just like killing it. I'm a
So
huge
good.
fan of Kirby.
Yeah.
And right, we're both a big fan.
Yep, 100%.
Like, how amazing is this cover? I just love it.
It is. Yeah.
So
I mean, when it comes to stuff I like to collect, Silver Age Thor is like right at the top of my list. It's yeah, you can't go wrong. So good.
Yeah, I was gunning definitely for. I was like, if you see my, and I'll post a video when the year's end. But I knew all that Olympus, all that Zeus, all that, those kind of things were going to be showing up. So that's why it was kind of heavy that way. But regardless, I'm a fan of. That's one of the things I'm excited about Thor is getting into that. So.
I bet you do, guy.
I bet you do.
I'd like to see it. Yeah.
So that was it.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
I know you are. Oh, so speaking of that, maybe we'll announce it here, and you don't know about this, but I have a box coming back from CGC that has a couple really nice Thor books in it. I don't know the grades, but maybe we'll do a live unboxing.
Yeah, sounds good.
There's like 6 or 7 books. There's a Submariner. Nice. There's a few Thor. There's a Ghost Rider. They're pretty nice books. So maybe we'll do like a live unboxing. But I'll message you. But I thought I would kind of like tease it out there.
Oh, we could do one right now because I still have to open my box from you.
Oh, okay, sure.
If you want.
There's a cool book in there. I want you to see
Show everyone what I got from Ozzy's first Whatnot sale.
And how I package things.
Yeah, well, you got a Gemini mailer here. That's a good start.
That's a good start, right? Yeah. I put tape on it. I sealed it up. Oh, come on, guy. I'm sure you have a ton.
Yeah.
We should get Guy on here one night.
Oh, we have to. Definitely.
Just talking comics?
Yeah.
I can't remember what you bought.
I gotta get all the defects back on at some point. Did a show with them last year. I gotta do another one soon. Let's see. What do we got here?
Oh, Wesley, you're gonna be cool. That's cool. You're gonna be on there. It's fun. Try it out. Let's see if it fits. See if it doesn't fit. I don't know. It's up to you.
Oh, my mic is low. Oh, yeah. Can you?
I can hear you. Maybe through StreamYard, it's a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I was doing something earlier and I turned the volume down. Is that better?
I hear the same. So.
Yeah, I know. Can't hear in the headphones. There's no difference, right? Can't hear the Law and Order in the headphones.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I mean that's my plan as well, I think. So yeah.
Again, try it out. If it fits into your sort of style and there's some quirks with it, man. Wesley, if you want to reach out to me and I can answer some questions, I've done a couple. I've learned a lot in the past too, so yeah, reach out.
What's up, Sicilian Comics? Thanks for joining us. All right, so I'm opening
a ton of books.
My books from first Whatnot sale here. All right.
So it doesn't matter if you're, like I was saying, it doesn't matter if you're Canada from US, you get free books. So
nice, yeah.
And they're not just like, I'm not throwing in like garbage. So I'm excited for. There's one book in there. Hopefully you'll like it, and it's one of the free books.
Nice. Let's see.
I think it was separate from the rest. I'm not 100% sure.
To be honest, I don't even really remember what I got.
I don't remember either. I remember packaging it up.
I remember when I got yesterday, but I
Yeah.
don't. But not
Yeah,
last week. Yeah. So let's see. Looking forward to this. Yeah.
It's not that big. Easy.
Okay. All right.
So I think
see.
you got one of the Infinity. It was 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you only got a couple books, but
is this what you threw in? I think.
let me see.
X-Force number 2. Yes. Awesome. That's fantastic. I don't have this, so
That's one of them.
perfect. Yeah. Yes. I love it.
There should be one more.
This, right? Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Wolverine.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's the one.
That's awesome, dude.
Right?
Thank you
Look at
so
those
much.
claws.
That's so good. Yeah.
That's a cool book. Yeah.
I love this. Yeah, thank you.
So those are Drac's free books.
These are my free books. And then okay, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I got, like you said, Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, issue 5.
Issue 5, sorry, yeah.
Right.
Which is cool, Galactus cover.
Infinity Gauntlet 5. And this, yeah, I've been looking for this for a long time, and I know it's like you can find this like in dollar bins, but I just never seem to find it. Uncanny Avengers 12. With
Oh
that
yeah, right.
awesome
Yeah.
Kang cover.
Yeah. It's
I
pretty
love
cool.
this cover.
Yeah. It is a good cover. He's just chilling there, right?
Yeah.
It's so like Andy Warhol-ish, you know, sort of just like chilling on his. I think it looks like a shell, but yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a shell. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, happy to finally have that one because I love that cover. And then a couple Galactus books. Hercules, Prince of Power 4. Yeah. Another great one. I think this is my second copy now.
Yeah, I was with you when you got your first one. Just mowing people down.
Yeah. So good. And lastly, oh man, this has got to be one of the coolest Galactus covers out there. Fantastic Four 391.
Right.
He's just blasting them. Oh man, that's so good.
It is a good cover, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it was later, it was later in the run. Yeah, it's a good one.
It is, but
it's classic, yeah.
Yeah. It's still Galactus being a badass. Yeah. So yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, dude. That was amazing. I thought your first 2 sales were great.
Thank you. I appreciate you participating and hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got some cool books here, so
nice.
Yeah. You do
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Yeah, Infinity Gauntlet 5. I mean, I love the whole this is probably my third favorite cover after issue 1 and issue 4. Yeah. Oh, you've got the team. Nice. This one.
The team up. Yeah. I love that book, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, you have that in 98. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all the I actually got all the team up books, which is kind of cool. Like there's just so many characters in there that Spider-Man teamed up with. There was I have to look it up, but there was a book released today, and I was trying to find it. I think it was today, but it was an homage to FF49, and it was the character of the book, the current book, but like with the Galactus like shooting beams out of his hands onto like the other characters. Mm-hmm. I have to look it up. I tried to find it today, but it was so cool. Let me see if I can find it. But
Yeah,
We can talk about Thor now too.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Like it was okay. Like it wasn't like anything like over the top. I think they're holding back. I think the reason it was late is because there's stuff in there that we can't see until Doctor Strange 2, but that's just me. I also think that with all the animosity towards how Gore looks,
mhm,
like he just looks weird and he doesn't look comic book correct, which is odd because we saw some comic book like they pulled something right out of the comic book and used it in the movie, which is odd, and then make Gore look not the way he looks like in the comic books. I don't know. Know what I mean?
right.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it is weird. I'm not totally yeah, I wasn't exactly blown away by how Christian Bale looks, but you know, and I'm still excited to see him as Gore, regardless
sorry,
of
here it is.
it.
Bastards of the Cosmos. I need to find this book. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's like this guy, and he's doing the Galactus like beaming down.
Hmm.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
That's awesome.
Bastards of the Cosmos, number 3. Enter Khan. I need to find that book.
Yeah, no, I did not actually hate the trailer. I did like it. You know, for what it was. It's
I liked
it's
it. I
okay.
liked it. I think they gave everybody what they wanted to see with Jane Foster at the end. Kind of, I
Hmm.
think the whole thing
Yeah.
was curated to have that reveal at the end, and it was super
Yeah.
short. It was so
Hmm.
short. So I don't know. Like I liked it. It was good. I
Yeah.
was enjoyable. There's some funny moments, and there's
Yeah.
probably going to be a ton of funny moments in it. We're going to see, Guardians of the Galaxy, or sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy, a bunch of different things. So I think it's going to be
Yeah, absolutely.
fun.
Um yeah.
American Psycho, yeah. American Psycho is a great movie. Did you ever hear him talk about how he lost his weight?
No.
He's like, anytime I got hungry, I would just drink scotch or bourbon or something. He would just
Oh
drink
wow.
whiskey.
Well, did you ever see the Machinist?
Sorry, The Machinist. That's sorry.
Yeah,
It was The Machinist, not
that's the
not American
Machinist.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, Machinist, where
Yeah.
he lost like he's like 100 pounds in that thing,
Yeah, he's just
which is
like
also a good
bone,
movie.
skin and bones in that movie. Yeah. Why Thor have both blue eyes? I did not notice that.
So I don't know. They were saying that he went to, I can't remember where he went to, because he had that fake eye that Rocky gave him.
Right.
So apparently he gets his, I don't know, he gets his a real eye somehow.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I really liked Thor Ragnarok, so I kind of expect more of the same from this. Like the stuff with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I guess not everyone's into like the, oh, here's Thor being cute, you know, and
I think it's hilarious. I love it.
I think he's funny. So yeah, that stuff I'm on board with it. Definitely.
I'm totally on board with it. It's like I said, like I trust Taika, and it's like I trust James Gunn. Just go do it. It's gonna be awesome. You know what I mean, kind of thing.
Hmm.
So
That's a great movie. Vice. Have you seen Vice with Christian Bale?
I think I have seen it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good movie.
yeah.
I have not seen Jojo Rabbit yet.
Oh, I have seen
No.
Jojo Rabbit too. Yeah, yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Hitler as his
Right.
his little buddy. Yeah, but Taika's, he brings that New Zealand sort of humor with him. Like, have you
Hmm.
seen where the wilder people are? With the kid from Deadpool who was in Deadpool 2.
I haven't. No.
It's so funny. Like there's just that New Zealand sort of humor in it that's just like, oh, I just love it. So yeah, I trust him.
Yeah. I mean, I love what's it called?
Bale is John Connor and Terminator.
Flight of the Conchords. That was great.
Right, yeah. It's that sort of humor, right? It's like, yeah.
And What We Do in the Shadows, of course.
John Connor and Terminator Salvation.
Oh, right. Not very memorable. I don't really remember much about that movie. I guess it wasn't terrible, but it's definitely not one of Christian Bale's better roles. Definitely not.
He's a great actor. Like,
yeah.
I enjoyed Batman.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, he kind of crushed that. Like, in my opinion, I know.
He absolutely did. Yeah.
I know some people have some feelings towards that, but I don't
know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit is good. It's fun. Yeah, it's a smart movie. Yeah, and he actually did The Hunt for Wilder People. He actually was in it as well. He played this priest. It's pretty funny. You have to see that movie.
Yeah,
it's what's really his name from Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park, the archaeologist or anthropologist or whatever he is.
Yeah, Sam Neill.
Sam Neill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. I did really like Robert Pattinson though.
I haven't seen that yet.
You still haven't seen the new Batman?
No.
Oh man.
I'll watch it.
Come over and watch it. Watch it in my place.
I think I have it.
I want to watch it again.
Okay. I've heard it's awesome.
Yeah, it's really great. Black jelly beans.
What flavor is that, guy? Is that like?
Those are black. That's just like.
Is that like licorice?
It's the worst flavor that there is. Yeah, it's like black licorice.
Does it taste like black licorice, or is it like blueberry?
No, it's like licorice. It's like just terrible, awful flavor. Yeah. But if you're into that guy, it's all good. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Licorice.
So my
either love it or hate it.
My nonna, when she would have us over for dinner, there's these, I don't know if they're actually Italian, but and Guy would know this. Some of them are licorice flavor. They're like tricolored. There's like black, there's like licorice, and there's a white portion. I think there's like a pink
licorice
portion.
all sorts.
They're gross. It's so gross.
So licorice all sorts are British candy.
Oh, is it British? Okay.
Yeah. And and so they come in different. They're called all sorts because they're like assorted. Unless you.
We're gonna get into a fight with Guy.
Is he talking about? No, because are they kind of soft? The ones you're talking about?
Yeah.
They're soft. Yeah, those are all sorts.
Are they? I don't know.
And they and so there's different colored ones, usually layered, but everything tastes like licorice.
Yeah.
Like because it's surrounded by licorice, it all tastes like licorice. And he's at see, like I don't like amateur,
so
I like it in small doses, like I mean sambuca. I might I don't know.
We're gonna get into this.
I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't know if I can tolerate it as much as I used to. All sorts. Yeah.
We're gonna get really divided.
Yeah, the coconut one with the licorice core, but the coconut just tastes.
I like coconut.
Licorice. It just tastes like licorice because
I like coconut.
Is so overpowering.
Yeah.
I like coconut too. Yeah. Yeah, but like like sort of like anise flavor, which is not as strong as licorice. I do like. Just not licorice is too much. I don't know, not into it.
It's too harsh.
Yeah.
Chips.
Yeah, chips. Red licorice, I'll eat that.
I don't even know if that's licorice. It's just red stuff.
It's
Because
just
licorice
red,
is like
it's just red stuff.
It's
Yeah.
just red stuff. Because licorice is actually like it has its own flavor. Like I don't even think that's considered. It looks like a licorice, but it's just
not.
red. It's just red stuff.
Yeah. You know where licorice is really big is in Finland. People love it there, and they have all different kinds of licorice, like salted licorice and spicy licorice. Yeah, they're crazy over there. Little small black circles.
Crisps.
Yeah, I don't know what I think I know what Guy is talking about. Like the candies, right? The anisette candies.
Oh, those are gross. The anise, like they're like anise flavored candies. They were like clearish, transparent.
Oh, those
gross.
I know. Yeah, I don't like
that. Is
those.
So gross. Sorry, Guy. We're like that's gross.
Powders, no.
Licorice stick.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh, no more meat pics. No more sending your pics of your meat.
I want the meat pics. Let's see if
Is this hilarious?
Chips. Okay, yeah. I've never had these exactly, but
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Chips. No idea.
Chips? No, I don't know.
Are those licorice
I've probably
flavor?
had something similar. The clear ones he loves. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we should have Guy on and just talk about candies.
I'm all for that. Yeah, I could go on all night about that.
We'll go to the candy shop. We'll get a bunch of stuff, and we'll just do like taste tests. And
Where there's have our own
reactions. And we'll have our own reactions. Oh, we're not 90 yet. We're not 90
Yeah,
yet.
no, I was going to say I'm going to dress up as an old man and just have Werther's
originals.
And peppermint swirls and Whorehound candies. Yeah.
Right? And not many people know it.
My grandmother used to have licorice all sorts. She was Scottish. And what other candy did she have? Some old lady candies as well. But she always gave me a box of Smarties, which I believe are Canadian, right? Smarties are Canadian. They're basically
M&Ms are from
Canadian
US.
M&Ms.
Yeah.
They're bigger and flatter.
And then just leave shit in your hand. Excuse my language.
Yeah, they do.
Like color. Like if you hold them in your hand too long, they just leave crap everywhere. Yeah, they're like a B-level M&M for sure.
Oh yeah, they're not as good. But
no. We should have a candy show. People enjoyed, I think the Kingpins enjoyed when we started talking about concerts. So we should do we should do a candy show now.
I legitimately love Werther's originals. I think they're fantastic.
Werther's is great, yeah, but it gets a bad rap with like old people.
Yeah, right. Like I'm not old enough to buy them yet. Someday.
What was it? It's called not Macintosh. Where comes the big stick?
The toffee. The toffee. Macintosh toffee.
I love that. That's good stuff.
Yeah. That's like just really hard to eat. Like it's
oh yeah,
really,
you can't like the whole thing, no, but you can just chunks of it, yeah, and it takes forever.
Yeah,
but it's awesome.
Yeah, let's do that.
Candy.
Just eat a whole bunch of candy. I'm trying to see if I have any candy here. I don't see any. I've got some
later
pistachios. All right, guy. Yeah, thank you. Definitely see you next time, and keep the candy episode in mind. We got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a guy on and just talk
Just talk
candy.
about candy.
Yeah.
Put the order in, and I'll go find it, and we'll do taste tests. But
oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Moon Knight. Did you like Moon Knight?
Yeah. I'd say episode 3 I did not like as much as episode 2. But yeah, so I'm gonna watch the new one tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked about that last week on my show, and honestly, episode 3, there really like wasn't much I had to say about it. It was just kind of like the fight scenes were cool, and but it felt like I understood the criticism it got. Like, what did Newbie say? He gave it like a 6. I think I gave it a 7. I gave it a 7. That episode. I'm hoping
Good idea.
that episode 4 will be much better.
That's a great idea.
That is a really good idea. Definitely. Just send. All we gotta do is send Guy.
Oh, Canadian ones.
That's a good idea too. Yeah.
You're gonna get a box of Peak Frames.
Yeah.
We can do cookies too, right? Because every Canadian knows about Peak Frames. Anyways, I liked Moon Knight as well. I wouldn't say it's like the best. I definitely has my criticism. I wish it had. Marvel has a tendency to. I need to say this in the right way. When I say it's too bright, it's too the cinema, everything is too bright. It's too crisp, too clear. It needs to have. He's street level. He's part of that street level. Needs to have
grittier.
It should be a bit grittier. Should be a bit darker. You should be not to be able to see everything. I understand it's Moon Knight and he comes out with the moon. I get that, but it should be a little bit grittier. Like that's like I'm not saying like Batman, but he's street man. Like wasn't Daredevil like a little bit grittier? Like it was.
I feel
right. Like I just think that I don't want to say whitewash, but I just want to say it's too.
It feels a little polished.
Too polished, right? Fight scenes too polished. It wasn't down and dirty enough. I don't know, for me. Was my. That's what I was kind of hoping. I thought he was going to go in. I was patient, build some character, stuff like that. But when we finally do get pieces of him, I wanted him to like just like terrorize. Like that was my vision of what was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that what it leads to. I don't know. Yeah, right. You're right, Scott. Like the term is Disney. It's too Disney-fied, right? It is.
It's too Disney. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, E-Man.
Thanks.
Yeah, and but I still have a lot of hope for the episodes to come. And I guess the future for the show is up in the air as to whether there will be a second season or not.
I don't care. I just want him.
Might not even be interested in doing a second season, right? So
I don't care. I want him in movies. Like I want him to be. I think that was his whole thing. He's like, I'm not doing any more of this. He's not doing any more TV, but he's going to be. This is Moon Knight. This is how it is. But they're gonna. There's no way Moon Knight is done. Like, are they going to recast him? Like, Moon Knight is too important of a character. Even though he's a B level, he's too important of a character to just be like, oh, TV series is done. Thanks. See you later. Appreciate it, Oscar. Later. That was amazing. Like, it's like Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
The new Avengers stuff.
I agree.
West Coast Avengers.
He's he's too important. Maybe not everyone realizes that, but yeah, I'd have to agree. I also agree. Yeah, Daredevil is still my favorite
Right?
Marvel
Yeah, it
show
was great.
ever. Yeah,
So I'm just saying.
yeah. It's okay. We haven't seen it yet either, so no spoilers
I
here.
haven't seen it yet, so I have no idea.
There. No. Uh, yeah, exactly. Get some gritty in there. Yeah, well, Hawkeye, I didn't think there was going to be just kind of the way it ended.
They introduced her. She's here, Kate Bishop.
Mhm.
She's going to be injected into the new Avengers or the Young Avengers. We got it. Like, I don't know if we need a second season, to be honest with you. Like, it's kind of like dragging stuff out, but these are just introducing characters. Like, I mean, at least
Yeah.
Marvel Disney has the ability now, this platform to, and it probably costs a lot less to produce these shows. They probably make more money off it too because of the subscription, right? However that kind of works, as opposed to like people
Mhm.
going to the theater and stuff to introduce characters
Right.
and
Yeah.
then put them into the movies. So, but I'm just that's
Which I
just
guess
speculating.
ultimately they're more interested in because, like, I mean, they're making so much money from the movies that they could just be like, why bother making shows at all? Like, because just put it in the movie theater and people are going to show up and,
Yeah,
you know,
well, but there could be another pandemic. I don't know.
yeah,
No,
that's true.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying that there is. I'm just saying
That's
like there there could be other restrictions where whatever like um I don't mind the format that they have watching stuff on Disney Plus. I think it's awesome. I enjoy it. So
maybe we'll get that on Disney Plus
yeah,
someday.
right. And we
Yeah.
get yeah. I sadly think Zeus's time is limited on in Thor, but Gore needs some gods to kill. So
Hmm.
um,
I
but I'm
just think,
hopeful for Hercules.
yeah, I mean, like, um, E-Man mentioned, a bunch of these shows that are not getting a second season, possibly not Moon Knight, which I think for certain shows that makes a lot of sense. Like WandaVision, like as a one and done, yeah, that makes sense, right? But something like Moon Knight, you have the opportunity for telling long form stories. And I get what you're saying. Like they're using this as a way to introduce the character so you can put them in movies and have them interact with other characters in the Marvel universe, which is great. But what made show like Daredevil so good was that they could tell a bigger story, a longer story, right? Uh, and I think that not they have not done too much of that since then, since like the that street level Netflix stuff, right? Disney doesn't seem to be taking that approach. Uh,
Yeah, like even isn't that Daredevil stuff? Is it even canon? I don't even think so. Like
well,
I don't know.
well, here's the thing: Kingpin and Matt Murdock have now both been in Disney projects,
Right.
right? So I guess it is canon. I don't know.
I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But man, I was so hopeful for Moon Knight and what it was going to lead to. Just all that. I thought it was going to be the gateway to all that horror stuff. I really thought
I
it
mean,
was.
it still could be.
It
I
still could
guess
be. Still
there's
could be.
still,
Yeah, I could. There's a few more episodes. It
but
still could be.
I
Right.
don't think there will because there's not much left. Right, a couple of episodes and
I don't know.
that's it.
I think my hopefulness is going to lie in the Dean Whitman Blade that sort of story. I think that's where Dracula will be, all that stuff will be introduced. That side of it.
My prediction at the end, someone else, it was Newbie. Newbie, and I feel the same way in that we both think, and maybe you think this as well, that at the end of Moon Knight we're gonna get some kind of Blade connection. That's kind of what I'm feeling. That maybe Blade shows up in a after credit scene or
It makes sense that they would. Most of the time, they haven't done a post credit scene in these kind of things, but it would make sense to make that connecting point because we're getting that. We've seen it. He was speaking to Dane Whitman, and we know that stuff is going to be, we're going to get Black Knight and all that stuff, and so on and so forth. So it makes sense to make that connecting point. Because where else would they make a connecting point? What other series or thing would they make a connecting point? Like Werewolf by Night is its own entity, right?
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna like, hey, we've got a Halloween special coming up, Werewolf by Night, blah blah blah. Like we're not getting Werewolf by Night, which we kind of thought. Like I don't know what they're doing with that thing, but it would make it would have made sense to allude to that, but
it would have. Yeah, it definitely would have.
And that whole werewolf by, if I can go back to a book, that whole Werewolf by Night stuff, like it's all interconnected. This, like, when I say a book like this, like in the story of Jessica Drew, High Evolutionary, Jessica's father, Wundagore Mountain. That was the first werewolf. That was Werewolf by Night's dad was in that, and he killed Jessica Drew's mother in that whole sort of story, and that led into the second Werewolf by Night that we know that's connected to Moon Knight. So that stuff is all interconnected. So I thought that they were gonna draw in from that. But I don't know, like that's comic book correct. I have no idea what they're like. They're doing their own thing, so I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember his dad's name because he carried on. But he carried on the lineage. Yeah,
you're right. Okay.
So, and that's connected to all that stuff. Like they bought his dad's property, who was the original Werewolf by Night. And that's how they created, like, all this stuff sprouted from there. I know I'm just rambling on, but it's all interconnected. So, anyways. So.
What's up, Ruby? Thanks for joining us.
What's up? But that's what I thought that's what they thought they were going to do. Like, come full circle and be like, all right, this is what we're getting connected into. So. Maybe they will. Maybe it'll happen, but
but it does seem unlikely at this point. Yeah, just the way the show has been going, I don't get that sense.
Negative Zone, yeah. Like I think that what we saw at the end of Wanda was Wundagore. Like when she was in that cabin, and that mountain was behind her. I felt that was Wundagore because that's where Chthon is still. And that's where the Darkhold came from. Like there's a whole, and they're probably planning on all this stuff, but that's what I'm excited for all that stuff, but we'll see what happens.
But you never know, because like you said, it's its own thing and they do their own thing and they change things all the time.
Right, of course.
They're not making these movies and shows just for comic book audiences.
They're making for everybody, of course.
For everybody, yeah. And if somebody has an idea that sounds more interesting, then they'll probably go with that, Can't be mad about that. But it can screw up people's big spec picks, because they decide to go one direction instead of another.
Correct. Can we go back to Scott's comment?
Risk.
He made a comment about Morbius. I know it was a bit of a funny comment, but Morbius, they've introduced Morbius. I think they rushed that movie. I think it was terrible because they were just like, let's get Morbius out there. Let's get it introduced. Let's let everybody know what Morbius is about. Because Morbius, I think, is going to be lent to Marvel for that whole Legion of Monsters stuff. Because we're getting a Man-Thing show, right? We're getting a Werewolf by Night show. Ghost Rider's coming, and Morbius is part of that. So, anyways, all things that this dummy is hopeful for. So,
yes. Anyways,
yeah.
Maybe that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Unless you got any other
No.
thoughts.
That's it.
What
do
do
you have
got
going
on? So me, I've got what do I got going on? This Saturday, I might do like a little unboxing video. And then Monday, I will be doing Casual Dracula this coming Monday.
Okay.
With Whack Comics.
Oh, cool.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. And
What's the theme?
Yeah, that's about it. The theme is just you're going to have
Monday
to tune
night.
in to find
Okay.
out.
All right.
Morning, actually. It's going to be a morning show.
Oh, because is that the guy from Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What time?
Haven't figured that out yet. It might be pretty early though. Yeah. We'll see.
What's it? I don't even know what the time difference is. Is it like a full
It's like
12 hours or
something. It's pretty close to 12 hours different. Yeah.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. That's fun.
Yeah. How about you?
Well, I'll let you know about the CGC thing. It hasn't landed yet, so maybe I don't know. I'll message you sometime on the weekend. Kind of do something fun with that, and then I've got two things. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a Wolverine kind of spec. Like look at some Wolverine books from big books to little books. I kind of have that sort of set aside because not, a lot of people are looking at Wolverine stuff right now, except for me and you and other people. And then I'm going to do another Collection Chronicles, but that's about it right now. Yeah. And then Newbie show on Sunday.
Yeah. Right. Awesome.
Back to normal. No Easter weekend.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. And then we'll be back next Wednesday. And
maybe with candy.
That's about it. Yeah, and then we'll figure out this candy show with the guy. Definitely.
The candy show.
Yeah.
That actually would be really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'd actually really like to do that. So.
Okay, guys. Thank you for the chat for
Thanks,
hanging out.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a slice, right?
It has.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. See you next time.
Later. Thanks.